Hi guys, Franz here, welcome back to another episode of Knights of Dragons. Today we're going to do the Cinder Fog raid recap, and it's almost Halloween, as you guys might know. Actually, it's going to be Halloween at the time that this video will come out, because it's currently the 30th, or the you know what it is. It's one day before the 31st of October, so it's almost Halloween, so you guys hang in there. You'll get there eventually and just have fun for a good, I think it's a Tuesday tomorrow. So you guys, I hope you guys have a good Halloween. And yeah, we're going to be celebrating that with basically this recap, I guess. Because that's the only video I can come up with as of now. You know, I'm not going to go into any spooky shit during Halloween, because I don't have the time for that, the midweek, unfortunately. I completely forgot that Halloween was in midweek, otherwise I would have prepared for it in the weekend. Anyway, Cinder Fog raid was kind of a weird raid. Congratulations to the Millionaires Club God's Warrior. Is he Millionaires Club? Because he got exactly, those sets are fucking amazing, by the way. Anyway, Goldmaster of Millionaires Club, Mr. God's Warrior. And yeah, the dude got 1 billion, Destro got 800 fucking million points, Jesus Christ. But Destro also retired. I don't know if you can clearly see that, but I believe, was it Destro that retired? There was somebody from the Terrible Bones that retired. I'm in that chat, because I was with them for a month, and with this specific account that I'm currently on as well. But I was there, and like, they left me in that chat, and now I've seen that they have suffered so many losses from what actually happened this raid. And you guys will see that right now. The number one goes to top. The Knights of the Orions came a close second, with about 1.6 billion behind. Then we have Slaughter to Prevail, Death by Buttons, Dragon's Bane. The other group almost had a top 5 on their hands, apparently. Then we have QMOP, Warriors of Hyrule 10, Fedaykin, still don't know how you pronounce that, and Chaotification. So these last 3 guilds were on the edge, because the Terrible Bones was there. And it's the difference is, let's just say it easy, the difference is 1 level 6. That's it. There's 1 level 6 in terms of points difference in this one. If the Terrible Bones had 1 more level 6 that they could have killed completely, they would have won. Or almost. I don't know the exact amount of things you can get from it, but they would have won that top 10 and kicked Chaotification out. You can clearly see that Fedaykin is also pretty damn close. I mean, Warriors of Hyrule 10 is on a 400 million lead from the 9 and 10, but they were also getting close to the danger zone. And you need to be careful, by the way, especially in wars, because when you come closer to the danger zone and you see the other guilds starting to push, and you see that you are getting closer to the danger zone, you need to start pushing as well. And what I give to you guys as a good tip, for especially for wars, keep pushing. Even don't tell your guys like, hey, we're taking a 5-hour break, you know, because there's nobody online as of now. You just keep pushing with the people that you have, because if you come too close to the danger zone, they will suck you in, and you all will start pushing at the same time, and that's just going to hype it up for everybody pretty much, and also going to get a little bit more stress added to yourself, because as much of a game that this might be, it also isn't. Because when it was, I don't play around. I literally tell people I'm sitting in my room for about 18 hours, and I don't come. Yeah, of course I come out to eat and some shit like that, but like, I do MDR for 18 hours straight. That's it. Sometimes I let other people take over, but I'm sitting in my room for 18 hours straight, declaring those wars. And I'll make sure myself that we don't ever come close to that danger zone. We have come that close in the first couple runs, and we actually did get in the danger zone the first couple runs that Eternality did, but after that it really wasn't like danger zone anymore, because we started to push before the other ones started pushing. And that's how you should run a run, in my opinion. But that's not what the Terrible Bones did wrong. They didn't do anything wrong here. But I get that a couple people decided they leached, because they were last minute fillers. So they didn't really make the minimums. But it's almost a top 10, you know. Usually they get about top 5. Almost. Or actually do get top 5. You know, it's like sometimes they actually do push that hard, but this time they didn't. And yeah, like I said, they had some last minute fillers, so also some leeches. I saw Tom remove a couple people, probably the ones that leeched or were inactive or whatever, and then also a couple strong people like Destro gave in their yeah, I guess their paper and just decided to leave. Not the terrible bones family, but the entire game. But it's like that they think that it's their fault that the run failed or whatever. But I personally believe that that isn't the case. Because I just feel like people are always blaming each other for shit. And ever since I started this internship, my boss always keeps telling me, like, before you start blaming some other people, blame yourself. Or just look at yourself first and see what you did wrong, instead of saying, oh, they started pushing a level 4s or blah blah blah. It's not their fault, but I'm not saying it's your fault directly, but you shouldn't point fingers. You know, it's just not necessary. You only get out arguments with it. Ever since I started this internship, I haven't pointed any fingers, so I guess I'm getting kinda better at this shit. Anyway, next up is Hostile Takeover, German Knights with a dot in it. Okay. Millionaires Club, Active Deutsche, Convicts, Bar Whooping Time, Hand Over Mouth, High and Mighty, The Horsemen, The Four Horsemen, excuse me, Holy Inferno, Spirit Kings, Sky Seekers, Wrecking House, Phoebus Rising, Drax, Dark Judgment, Death Dealers, Supernatural, and Unity. So yeah, guys, that was it for this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it all, and I hope to see you all again next time.